Oh, yeah. It's live. All right. I was reading Discord. Let me just get this out on Discord. I don't know. They changed the thingy, and it's weird. It's different now. I think I can just do this, and then maybe I need to go. But as you can see, there is no dev server. Gaijin brushing updates, shocker. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that there isn't a second dev server. I know we might get one tomorrow. I might get one Monday. Maybe that is the second dev server. Um, but oh my God. There it is. I got a third monitor, and it's neat, but it's messing my setting up. All right, there we go. There's that, and it worked. That's good. I can minimize Discord. Now, where were we? Why you got a 3.7 in your 5.3 lineup? Because I don't have any other 5.3s. I actually have this. I just got it, and I haven't taken out yet. Because I want to get a full 5.3 lineup and then a 5.7 lineup. But honestly, like, this tank is so garbage, I might as well take one of these, but I just never get around to it. Oh, wait, is the update out? No, it is not. It's not out. I was expecting a second dev server, but it doesn't seem like there will be one. Um, so there is not a second dev server, hence the name. Apparently, update's supposed to come out Monday, but that seems really close. Uh, anyways, let's play some tanks. Chinese tech tree. Yes, there is no dev server currently. Companies have a thing about releasing updates on Tuesdays. So I think Tuesday. That could be they do like to do Tuesdays, but they have done Mondays in the past. Playing Ground Forces Arcade. I'm not too into the arcade tanks. I like arcade planes. There's a lot of fun to be had there, but arcade tanks I don't have nearly as much fun. Now let's go die in a Hellcat. I think I'll die over here. But I got a new monitor. Well, actually, I got it a while ago. It just took forever to get here. But it's smaller than my old one, but and the resolution is the same, but it's a higher refresh rate, and it's curved. But I really just need a third monitor, mainly for streaming, so I can have OBS or Streamlabs, YouTube, so I can monitor that, and the game in the center. Have you heard of the USS Puerto Rico controversy in World of Warships? No, I have not. Is it like a paper ship or something? Ain't going well? That sucks. I guess it sucks for them. Want to have a play date? What? Will there be more dev server? And if so, why? Will there be no more dev server? Well, see, the thing is that I don't think there's going to be a second dev server, though I do think they're going to add some more things. Because there was a release date found in the game files of Monday this week, or next week, I guess. And so there's not enough time to release a second dev server. Though, sometimes they don't go with the dates that are found in the files. So it's only speculation, I guess, but it's unlikely, essentially. We didn't get a second dev server for quite a few other patches prior to this one, too, so it would follow the pattern that they're going with. Oh my god. Pillars, stop it. There we go. What's annoying is the monitor has get the 120 frame refresh rate, and it looks really nice when it does that. But War Thunder, with the settings I currently have and the card I have, it gets it to like just barely around, but not over 120 frames per second. So it will randomly at certain intense times go below, and the screen will just turn black, and I won't be able to do anything except die. It's frustrating. I think I can just turn some of the settings down, and maybe it'll be able to maintain that high refresh rate. Like with a higher refresh rate, it's really nice looking. Like you may not know this if you haven't used one before, but it like just looks a lot better. Oh. When can we get back chat on screen? I don't know. I could actually try something right now. Chat box. Properties. Nope. Did that work? Nope. It's working. At least it works for Ketchy. How did I choose the name 2 and 900? A long time ago, I needed to make, a long time ago, I made my YouTube account. And I, like a good young lad I was, followed the rules and put my actual birth date in, which barred me from watching various YouTube videos, typically with lots of violence or profanity. And this included many episodes of shows that I wanted to watch. So to watch these episodes, I realized I needed to create a secondary account to be able to, well, yeah, with an extended birth date. And I did this many times, but every time I'd forget the details of it. But on the account that I made, that was 2 and 900, based on nothing really. The fact that I could remember it. It's the one that I actually did remember the details for. What do you think about the new patch so far? I'm hoping that we'll get more stuff than what we saw on the dev server. Is that an Ava reference? Yes, it is. I would hope for, I don't know, maybe some more tanks, maybe. Some more of them planes. I guess we're getting a whole Swedish tree of planes, so that's fine. But like, just some interesting looking tanks. Like nothing really in this patch really like draws my interest. Oh, come on! Get out of here, Tiger. Is anyone else getting a choppy sound on the stream? That's just a stream being a stream. I really like the Ava Rebirth title. Thank you. Oh, come on. So I guess we have to bring out this thing. This is actually a pretty good tank. Probably not at this battery, but...
Attack the B point.
Graph speed, life matters. I love the delay of the stream has been reduced. How to use to how it used to be in the past. Yes? Yeah. There's an option on the new YouTube stream, actually it might be on the old one too, of like ultra low latency mode, but I think it degrades the quality of the stream a bit, but meh. I wonder if we have to do tasks to get early access to Swedish Tree. Yes, that's most likely will be a scenario where you get like 5 wins a day for 12 days, and then you have access to the Swedish Tree. Streamer reads at 5th grade level. That is true. I stopped paying attention to school in 5th grade, so... That's a tiger. I thought it was a panther for a second. But it being a tiger is... Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Hello! Nuberfauswagen 8. A2900, do you think about new Japanese fighter from the... I find it quite hilarious that Gaijin had decided to add a aircraft that was incomplete to the game. There are plenty of Japanese fighters, bizarre experimental ones, that the Japanese actually did complete and flew. Some of them even fought. What? VK... Oh, is that the... But instead of that, Gaijin decides to add, well, wooden aircraft, essentially. The JHD STF has only man-pads, AA launchers, and SAM trucks. The trucks would be fine. I don't think Gaijin would like adding those. Not even B6N yet. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, if Gaijin wanted to add a high-tier bizarre prototype fighter, there was the... Was it the A6M7 or something? Which had like, I think a few of them completed. It would be a great aircraft to add, but now we gotta get the weird wooden ones that no one's ever heard of. It would be nice if we had all the vehicles available on the dev server, at least there. Them adding prototype fighters, but not OI feels bad, man. Yeah, that's the other thing is they won't add a iconic Japanese super heavy tank, but they'll add a bizarre prototype fighter. Maybe, I don't know, Gaijin is looking into adding a Japanese heavy tree, or a heavy tank line. Hey, Daniel. Alright, China sucks. Let's play... play Britain. I've been doing really bad in Britain. I've been doing really bad in general, man. Can you join? You gotta send me a message in game or whatever. Will Swedish tanks fight an Axis team? What do you think? I think they're gonna be fighting on the Allied team. Yeah, but the Swedish aircraft fight on the Allied team. At least the ones we have so far. Yeah, targeting. Thumbs up, everyone. Hey, yeah. You can like the stream. Although I never really feel like liking, asking for likes. Do you play? You play the do 217 and 2 and kill something with the. I've always kind of wanted to do that. Fly a plane upside down with them upward facing guns and try to kill it like a ground target or something. But it's really hard to do because you can't really move while you're going there. Naval. Um, I don't like regular naval forces. Maybe I could joke around with like one of the some of these boys right here. These guys are nice. What do you think the new patch will come out? Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday if they delay it a bit. There isn't a new MiG. There was in the files there was like a skeleton essentially of a new MiG. I'll give CT toes if tomorrow. I'll give what? Okay. I'm just wondering when the Germans gonna get the MiG-21 and Tornado. I could see them getting a MiG-21 soon. The other plane maybe a bit further off. Do you think the FV-405 will be good counter to Swedish Wedge? Yes, I do. I do. I got hiccups now. Drink some water. There is indeed a new French jet in the files. I totally forgot its name. I want to call it the Enchilada, but here. Oh. Awesome. I'm gonna totally research engine. No, that's not it. No. Yeah, I can't really wait. Yes, I can bring it up now. Aha. All right. Here is the French jet that was found in the files. The Enchilada, as you can see. Here, if you want to oogle those images all you want, I'll drop that in the check messages. All right, a second. That should be where the images are. And then there's the one for, not that. Actually, we kind of already seen all the tanks. Oh, these messages. Huh. Uh-huh. Don't tank, do plane. Are Soviets getting any new tanks? I didn't see any. Nor was there any hints towards any in the files. So I can only assume no. Which I kind of like Soviet tanks. Maybe not the best, but I like the way a lot of them look. Why no second dev server again? I don't know. Gaijin's been lazy. They're tired of us complaining about stuff. Naval Arcade. I don't like Naval Arcade. I'm okay with Air Arcade. I'm not so okay with Tank Arcade. I really do not like Naval Arcade. New French plane nose looks like a Su-25. Su-25 confirmed. I got chat banned for 30 days. What did he say? Where was I? Oh yeah. Pressing back. How can you not like Naval Arcade? Best mode in the entire game. I have the second dev when they just ran the live game. Just run the live game as a dev. That's what I was assuming. Maybe the second dev server is the live server. Nothing as far as I'm aware. Last time I played was last Saturday on your stream. Maybe one of the mods is French. Do you think the VFW is even ever going to get hull break? Yes, maybe in like 6 months. Those froggy bastards. Oh, apparently bastards is censored by YouTube. Here, I'm gonna show that. Oh wait, didn't I? New MiG for Soviets. Okay, here's the thing: is there was a new MiG in the files. It was very unfinished, and it's not clear if it's going for the Soviets or it's going to go for the Germans. U-boats. Nothing towards the U-boats, I've heard. MiG-31, please. See, my new monitor is great and cool, and it's curved, which does really nothing except for look weird. But what really annoys me is the monitor stand is so intrusive. Like, normally I like to have my keyboard pretty far out there, but the stand gets in the way of the keyboard now, and it really messes me up. Mirage 4 applause. Curve and thick monitor. They have the tech, but they don't give us U-boats. WTF. Well, I'm assuming is if they're gonna do U-boats, they first want to get Navy like completely up and running, which I think would be like to at least rank 6. Oh, that's a W's. Swedish boys going to war. What's really weird though is the Swedish tank, this one right here, still for sale in the British tree. I wonder when they're gonna remove that, or is it just gonna be forever for sale in the British tree? U-boats in EC would be pretty fun. The only really new thing Naval is Japanese tone cruiser in the files. What? There's another Japanese cruiser in the files? Oh. Awesome. Just love that. This is a sent with bad ATGMs. Well, the Centurion's a good tank, and then they give this ATGMs, so it's even better. One plus 1 equals 3. There's some quick math for you. Hello! What's up, coffee man? Oh, coffee can. Do you like the new YouTube studio? I personally hate it. It has its ups and its downs. I was able to use the old one just fine, so I don't really feel like we needed a new one, but we have it anyways. Oh god, they're shooting through the trees. Like, YouTube does so many unnecessary changes, and then they also like ruin things that are great. I'm gonna smoke out here. Get a new dude. TBH, I'm sure they went with the Strav 81 for Brits. I believe there were Mark 3s with SS11 rack, like the AMX 13 that they gave around in the Commonwealth. Really? The Enard or whatever it's called, the enchilada or whatever it's called, is was not on the last dev server, and this dev server isn't up yet. The second dev server, it doesn't exist yet. Gaijin be like, why not make double money?
We're controlling most of the zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
What I think is also really funny about the Operation Frost, as they're calling it, the winter event, is that the RAM SPAA is going in the British tree, but the other Canadian tank is in the US tree. It seems Gaijin does not know where to put those things. But yes, put them in the British tree, because I don't want anything to do with those dirty Canadians. There we go. The update is going to get released soon. Probably. OMG, it's the real air bagel pride. What? Ground Pound 69? There's a good name. I should change my in-game name to that. See, what I'm excited about for Swedish tanks is that they're a lot like British tanks. At least I hope they are. And British tanks are awesome. Yeah, I can't get him. Oh, what shot me? There's my elite hacks right there. Air Force Proud 95 is a great creator. Is he now? Cool. Oh, that should have gotten something. Like, dude, you shoot at me once and I shoot you back through the smoke. Why are you doing it again? You should move. You still had the opportunity to move. Because I think I've heard that Air Force guy. I think like some of his videos have been suggested to me, but I never watch any other War Thunder creators because I'm afraid I might start assimilating my opinions into theirs. Oh my god. Flight Simulator X videos. No, Swedish tanks are mashed up German World War II tanks. Oh my god. No, it's an SDA one. So, oh, he has the HFS. Never mind. I hate him now. What are your opinions on the JU-388J? I think it's a fantastic meme-mobile. And we're winning, so I'm going to take out a plane and get shot down. ATC, there is a tank trying to shoot me, but with his coax. Why no second dev server? I don't know, that's Gaijin. The release date for the patch is apparently going to be Monday. That's what is hinted towards, is suspected. And if that's the case, there's no time for a second dev server. They might delay it though, so you never know. Is that the ST-1 that killed me? Haha, revenge bomb! Oh, it's actually pretty good rockets. Oh my god, tree, come on! Oh well. Let's get into Centurion Action X. And I know Action 10 is the proper name, but X just sounds cooler. And where's the other actions? I didn't hear about any Centurion Action 9. I got shot down, lol. I'm a man of my word. What do you think of the Wyvern? I think it's a really good plane. I'm not exactly the greatest in it. Really good ground pounder with its rockets. Love fighting kind tigers with American fart guns. If you're not good with rockets, like, I can get some good stuff done with rockets. If you can beat the join them. Free Team 2019. Team Trees. When that was like in its peak, I was thinking about like joining it, but then I realized like I don't care too much. I like trees though, so trees are great. You know what really needs saving, I don't even actually think it needs saving, is bees. We need more bees in this world. Not because of the environment or any of that stuff. Bees make honey. No other bug or animal makes honey. If we don't have any bees, how are we going to get honey? Hummingbirds? Do hummingbirds make honey? I'm pretty sure they don't. That'd be really weird. I wouldn't eat hummingbird honey. I'm trying to get this guy through the smoke, but... Oh, I can get to that angle. Let's try it a little lower. Just came from the title does not mean there won't be any J21. I believe there is going to be one J21 at the least. It was found in the files in a data mine. I think I did. Oh. Honestly, it's like the only non-perishable food source. Archaeologists found some Egyptian tomb, ate it, and tasted fine. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. We need bees. How else are we gonna like eat in space? Just think about it. Space bees. Although it would be really fun to do. If have a wasp farm, not like a bee farm, but just a wasp farm, and you like the resources you get from them is like nothing. Angry neighbors is what you get from your wasp farm. No, thank you. Remember Futurama? I don't. I haven't watched that show in ages. Space bees are bad. Alright, you gotta head out. Alright, see ya. Come on. No, stop it. I know I should have taken out the barn. The battle barn. No wasps. It was a joke.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
They just naturally hate me. The reason why you got chat banned is because you haven't played since Saturday. I want to know my favorite thing about Swedish archery, the fact that Sweden has no top tier competitive jet. That's true. I think I heard somewhere that the whatchamacallit jets were confirmed, the J-35 and the other thing. I need my... Okay, how do you pronounce this thing? Entnard? Nah, I'll have to look that up later. Last chance before permanent chat ban. Also, can I join? I would ask in game, but I can't. Gaijin confirmed Drakon. Alright, let's get Toto in here. And then I think I have... But why not add it with the tech tree? It's because they want people to power grind to the current top tier Swedish jet, and then once people have that, they introduce another one, so people will have to reinvest into the tree. It would be pronounced Etnard. Intnard. No, there's no ed. Okay. Interred. I can't pronounce this. I don't know French. It's probably not even French. It's like an English word. I'm stupid. Venus planes now. I need to get the Britbong in here. Can I extend this? Not Thundernut. Why is Captain Warwolf still on my friends list? I forgot your name, Noble. Oh, hey, here it is. There we go. Oh. And everyone's telling me how to say the French jet. Worse is Canadian? Oh, God. I'll be sure to Google up proper pronunciations. Actually, I could, like... Hold on a second. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Because surprisingly, there's actually quite a few resources on how to pronounce it. See, this is a good one. That's not a good one. It's not even what. Wait.
Hi everyone. Thanks for choosing.
Shut up.
Well, in this video, let's start. Entrament.
Instruments? That's what the Googles told me. Like, there's many websites and YouTube videos, surprisingly, on how to pronounce various words. I think they're for like foreign exchange students and whatnot. Okay, you just lagged out. Anyways, we're gonna do Swede planes. They're allied planes, so you can just take those. So why won't there be a second dev server? Because apparently it's rumored that it was found in the files. A date for the release date is apparently going to be Entrenard. Entrenard, is that it? Super Entrenard. I like calling it the enchilada though. Enchiladas are tasty. But there was a rumor, or there was a file, a thing. But yeah, miss my words up. There was a release date for the patch found in the files that said it was going to be released on Monday, and that's far too soon for there to be a second dev server. So no second dev server. Does the update start when the event starts? Maybe. Oh yeah, there was the interesting thing. Where's that tweet? People were discussing this on my Discord. This right here. It says teaser, and it says steel rat. If you obviously you get a steel rat decal, but what are they teasing essentially? I'm assuming maybe they're teasing the decal itself by showing it. It's not much of a teaser. But is there like something else that they're teasing? Like perhaps P1000 rat? Maybe? That's just a theory. A game theory. Please hang me. Already up. Why are they talking about enchilada? I thought that no aircraft were coming this update, apart from the Swedes. No. There's definitely aircraft coming. Well, maybe not definitely. Yeah, I actually think definitely. They were talking about it because it was found in the files. Been not bivig. They are teasing the cooperation with Napalm Rats. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, okay, thanks. This update is almost bad as the COP 50. Well, they're not introducing like something that's going to completely destroy helicopter mode. Engine upgrade for the Black Prince is high up on the votes in the British section. Here's me hoping there was an engine upgrade for the Black Prince. That would be nice. However, I'd actually prefer if they had, like, if they left it alone and just lower the battle rating. Like, that would be really nice. What was that? Oh.
Un étendard.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. It's not that I don't understand it, is I can't verbally recreate it because I'm just not able to do that kind of stuff. I have well, I used to have, when I was a kid, I had a battle finally. What is it called? I'm brain farting. A speech impediment, that's it. I couldn't pronounce S words correctly, but it seems to also have affected many other words. Which makes learning a new language really hard. Laughs in French. What about date of update next week or later? The update, the release date was found in the files to be Monday, so, but they don't always goes off those, but definitely it's going to come next week at the least. Can't nasal sounds. Yeah, well, that's true. I can't do that. Although I don't think it's a thing just for Americans. I think it's mainly me. I think I just have a hick accent. Like, you can hardly hear it, but when you edit your own voice for like a long while, you finally pick up on it. I did, like, for many early years of my life, live in the middle of the woods. Every French be like, whatever. Twin 57mm for the win. Wait, are you in the... Oh, Tempest. Are you sure those for... Are those 57s? I thought they were 40s. J6K1 apparently has it's 20 millers removed and replaced with 13.2s. That might be historical. I think they might have just gotten a little too excited when making the aircraft. Or, well, writing it down. 57 in my mind. Going for the Japanese aircraft with 630s. But that's the thing, is they changed the 30s to 20s. I'm not sure what one's historical. Probably the 20s, because I can't see 630s on a single engine aircraft working well. Tempest Vickers P has two 47mm. You're both wrong. Well, we're also both technically right. Hold on, let me lower this so I can Actually, memes first. People need to post more memes in my meme Discord. My meme channel. I used to live in Louisiana. Not a French speaker, though. Daughter is. Yes. Hey, exactly. I'm going to die. What we got? We Russians. Is it all Russians? Yeah. LE7s. I wish they'd add Nepal to the tree so we can have like a weird looking flag along with the other ones. Literally the only reason why I said that. No, guys, the J6K, it still has 630s. The extra 20s got tuned to 13.2s. What kind of 30s are they? Are they the naval ones or the army ones? French spotted. We're gonna have people speaking another language in my chat again. Last stream it was Chinese. I think I've had people speak German in my chat, like talk to each other and all. I'm French, didn't need to be spotted. Costa has 620s, cannons, and 2 13s. Yeah, we're gonna have. I'll have to read that over when I'm making my video, which I plan on actually trying to get out like as soon as possible, because there's not much point of making a video on the dev server when the patch is gonna release. It was already released. Nope. One thing I've always really liked about about War Thunder is not getting my tail cut. I wonder if I could no, I can't get out of this. Like typically you think when you're fighting opponents, one of the things you gotta do is take cover not to get shot by the enemy. But when you're in the sky, there's no cover to take, and you're gonna get shot by the enemy if you just go straight forward. So you have to try to figure a way to avoid their shots and get your guns on them. And you're gonna eventually meet. Like it's just it's very different than most other games in which you shoot at each other. Oh, Russian. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Or even try to pronounce that. Gajin just trolls us and patch till January. Got the A2D1 game against props. All props. Ooh, nice. I love my French military vet practically as much as my baguette. Here, okay. Killed the sound for some reason, but alright. Oh, we're all dead. Yep. Now where was I need to show this image that I spotted a while back. I said return to hangar. Sort of disappointed not to see Sweden jet bomber in the tech tree or the T-18B. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting planes that seem to be missing from that thing. Tartetals. Tartetitils. Apparently better than baguettes. My God, you guys spam that stupid emoji all the time. I have a good name for Swedish plane update. Line from the north. They already picked one. It was like Northern Wind or something like that. Was it in here? Oh my God. F222 6.7 allies or access. Yeah, let's do 6.7 axis. Because I'm gonna play Japan like a filthy weeaboo. Or I could play Italy like a filthy Italy boo? I don't know. It's type 61 time. But somebody, that one very French image that was posted in the Discord that I've totally lost track of. I don't remember who posted it, but somebody messaged me that. I need to see it again. BT42 win I want now. Maybe that'll be a pack next time around. I can't find it. Such good. Was it memes? Oh, here it is. There we go. Never mind. Don't need to message or anything. Here's a French gardener. Alright, that's enough of that. Lower Discord. I'm streaming. Can't read dumb memes now. We should have done 7.0. Whatever. Honestly, as much of that fun as that is, I do need to take out more of the type STA2 at the STD2. Actually, what's funny is the prototypes for the type for the Type 10 would be considered STDs, because the ones for the Type 90 were the STCs. Actually, I think they changed the name, but if you went further on, you would consider them STDs. Hello from Raf. Hello there. Happy baguette noises. I mean French 91 vehicles spaded 99 that I can cross. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I think this is good. Actually, wait, no, I forgot. I need to. All right. Suzuya has win 55s, not 152s. I think that's right. What's your thoughts on the AT-51? Thanks, a great plane. Not gonna lie, I'm more cautious about curious about the Finn planes and Swede tree than the Swede planes themselves. I just unlocked the Bogard B1. Any ideas how to play Bogard B1? Is that the bomber thing, or I don't think I've ever flown that. Oh no, that's a British heavy fighter. I have never taken that thing out. That's great and all, but Lorien 155 was the best vehicle I could ever gotten. Where am I drinking from? I'm drinking from one of the metal thermoses because I'm a Visco girl. Just asking guys, are any of you going to Naval Awards for this event? The Naval Awards this event look absolutely awful. There's some 2.3 American Russian boat that I guarantee you nobody actually cares about. I don't know, maybe it's going to be OP. But and the destroyer looks even worse. It's a one of the early. It looks like one of the early German destroyers that is armed with 128mm cannons. But this one, the special event one, only has 105mm, and there's only 3 of them. Is at like 4.0 compared to I think the other 4.0 boat, maybe it's 3.7. I don't remember. Both birds are 3.7. Okay, so they're the other German 3.7 destroyer is it has the 128s, and there's one with 105s, but it has 4 105s. Like, it's just a absolutely terrible. Like they could have picked so much better things. Type 60 gameplay. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. I never take this thing out. So I like the guy staring at you. Underestimated naval event where we got the Hidachi. I know, I need to sell my hello there. I need to sell my thing, my Italian thing, for Yodachi. Oh. We've been duped. There was no one here the whole time. What? Please don't tell me there's like a... No, I am blind. Ha! The Vegan and Drakon saw active service and were made in large production numbers, kind of considering the economic... But still. Yeah, I think one of them was confirmed. Oh, that one didn't hit. Did he drive away? No, he did. I just nuked his turret. Think you did too, but never in any actual... What? It doesn't matter if the vehicle saw actual conflict or not. Sweden didn't see any actual conflict. But that's never really been a deciding factor. It's more of it hasn't been made in steel before. It was like the one rule that Gaijin follows the most, unless they don't, because then they add some Japanese prototype fighter. Yes, Drakon and others were confirmed. But not for this patch. Yep. I need to go rewatch that stream so I can at least try to find the timestamp. No, the team didn't even need me. They just wrecked the enemy on their own. Oh, he did. Have fun. Good night. Alright, night.
Attention to the map. Affirmative.
Awesome.
They need to add the other variant of this. There was like a prototype upgrade of it with 4 cannons. That would have been awesome. I want both J21 for continuity's sake. Also, Sweden has one ranked 6 Ford vehicle, so hey. Oh, all right. Oh, bombs. I don't think the two new MiGs will make it this patch. I don't think either. They don't look very complete, unless it's like gonna be quite delayed. Ah, come on. Yeah, let's do it anyways. This game's basically over. I want revenge on that stupid guy. The B-18 would have been perfect for Sweden at rank 4. Non-jet J21 is already in files. That's true. I was really hoping for the jet one because it looks cool. Let's see, is that the only guy up? No, there's another guy over here.
Attention to the designated bridge square.
Where'd they go? Did he just... I don't know. No, people like criticize Japanese cannons for being really having a slow fire rate, but I like my cannons with slower fire rate. It allows me to like get a better shot on things. Like I can hold down the shoot button faster. Hey, twofer. Oh god. Are you turning with a 0? Hold on a second. Let me just get behind you because I'm at 0. It's gonna take a while. Alright. Continue the upward spiral. Because I'm totally not just killing all your energy, man. Just keep following me. Oh, come on. M19, get out of here. The same guy who bombed me, too. I think. Kind of like the R2Y. There were 4 Swedish aircraft in the dev server files, like the J21-1, T-18A, T-18A with 57 anti-tank gun, and the B-3. Wasn't the B-3 in the game? So there was a T-18 in the files? I was unaware of this. I guess there's a lot of Reddit pages I need to read. It was indeed a nice snipe. And he did his job, being an anti-air, shot down the plane. Might be something to ask, but have you ever played arcade? I have played arcade. When I first started playing War Thunder, I played arcade. Played arcade air for the most part. Played a bit arcade tanks, decided I didn't like it. Always wondered how is the Type 61. Type 61 is an interesting vehicle. It's essentially a light tank with some good TFS. But it's essentially a light tank, so you have to play it like light tank, but you don't have the bonuses of a light tank. But if you could, like, it can get around quite well. It's light and small, so you can get up in hills and sniping spots, unlike American counterparts. But it also is paper thin, and Russian 122s can penetrate it from any angle. Can't wait to beat the crap out of Phantom pilots with my MiG-21 SMT R60M. If you want to beat the crap out of Phantom pilots, just take a... what's it called? MiG-19. Guys, I'm going to finish the grind for the FV-4202. See you later. Lovely tank. That was fun. Gotta get off and be back later. All right. Where can I send the pictures of this four Swedish aircraft? You can do it on my Discord. Good night, Didrik. You can do it on my Discord, or you could just post them in the chat if it's a URL. Wait, MiGs in the files? Yeah, there was a... I know there was at least one MiG that was had a model. Apparently there was 2 others. Let's see if I can pull them up. There it is. There's a picture of the work in progress MiG MF. It's not that kind of MF. What is the 2N900 Squadron? Yes, I have my own Squadron. It's right here. It's a stupid name that I've always thought about changing, but I couldn't think of any proper titles. Germany will get MiG-21 NF, and Russia will get MiG-21 Smirked. I'll send you the pictures on your on the announcement on your Discord. The announcement is locked for me to make announcements. Just do it in general or whatever. Hey. Pilot is Jackson. What? Thought his name was Pilot, not Jackson. Ah, alright. So, here we got, that's the 21, I believe, the J21. And the B18 with a 57, I think. It's B3. I think that was in the game. I don't remember. That was the other B18 without the 57. I applied for your squadron and was let in 5 seconds later. Well, you did so right when I was playing the game. Oh, Toto left. Alright. Goodbye. What are we doing again? He just like yeeted himself from the squadron. The last Q&A said focus was on ships. Yeah, it said something about that. I think it was one of the forum moderators or something said that when originally the game was focused on aircraft, and then when tanks came out, there was a major focus on tanks. And now that ships are coming out, there's a major focus on ships. But I think we're really just focused on ships because they finally got a formula that people like. Is that the naval enduring confrontation apparently has been really successful, so they are totally into that. So no MiG-21s this update since they aren't done. That's what I'm thinking, is no MiG-21s this update. Maybe the update's going to be delayed a while and they're going to like really bust their buns, or they have a more finished product on a more secure dev server. And this is just the one that they put to this one. Play some speedy boats. I'll play some Russian speedy boats. Oh yeah, Jack, if you wanted to join, I think you were next in line. Let's see, let me if he's still around. He lives in like Norway or something, so. Swedish jet aircraft JAS 39 Gripen. I don't know if the Gripen was like confirmed. T-18 will have a 10,000 kilogram bomb, not 10,000, Jesus, 1,000 kilogram bomb and two 20-mailer Hispanos. No English electric lightning for fear of upsetting other nations. Too much Brit power in one spot. I'm not sure what we're doing. Yeah, 2.3 naval. Mirage is trash. BTW MiG-21 F-13 got buffed. Did it now? That's neat. Although I don't know how many. It doesn't really matter how many buffs you give it. It only has one gun. Only so much shooting can be done. Well, CT, I don't think there's an Italian Navy yet, so. A Swedish Spitfire would be nice. There's a lot of, like, this always confuses me is, like, when Gaijin adds a Sticks and Stones tech tree, they don't add copy-paste things. But there's so many other situations where they do add copy-paste things. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's, hold on a second. Not Germany. US. One of these guys right here. I think there's this one. Japan used these things. For a little bit, like, after war in, like, the 50s, they needed to defend themselves from the commies. So they use these things right here. But Gaijin hasn't added them to the tree. They also used this boy. It's a bit harder to find files for it, but I found them. Like, you just got to reskin it a different color, then you have more spags for Japan. There's other things for China and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot. My naval is a bit advanced. Mandatory stream reminder that tanks. What else do we got? Cheers. Hey, the Irish German. All Gaijin has to do is separate World War II and post-war vehicles in the trees. Well, I wouldn't say it put that cut and dry, because there's a lot of, like, Second World War vehicles, or there's a lot of World War II vehicles that aren't much stronger than Second World War. Like this, for example. You really want this to be fighting up alongside this? Like, there's a big difference. So it needs to be, they just need to have like a separation right around here. A lot of the heavy tanks should still be really heavy, and then maybe some of the later ones would be screwed over. But just give the heavy tanks some room before they start have to face stuff like this and whatnot. Where was I? All right. We're not doing ARB, Getchy. Forgot to friend you on Steam yet again. Alright. Not tanks, Jesus Christ. Time for a Q simulator. Alright. Would be solve a lot of problems with the community though. Alright. PT synthesis could be like tier 1 for post. Oh, that's what you mean. Have like a separate tree for post-war stuff. If they had a section or a spot in the tree where you could start writing modern vehicles, I think a lot of people would really like that. Because there's a lot of people who came from, whatchamacallit, modern war tank game. Oh, I spawned on the wrong side. A lot of people came from Armored Warfare because apparently that game sucks now. But they want to play like modern tanks, not go through World War II, which is fine by me. If you don't like World War II, that's fine. But to get there, you got to grind through a lot of World War II, so that annoys them. But if there was like a section, like a reserve modern tank where you could fight other modern tanks, it would save a lot of frustration. I want Sunderland. I like to say that the War Thunder community is like the Yellow Vest in France. Unclear exactly what they want. I don't know what they want. Although I've put literally zero effort into finding out, so I'm not really gonna say too much more on that. Is that a Japanese Falcon decal? Where did I put that? Yes, though. I put that Japanese Falcon decal everywhere. I like it.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, that did nothing? Come on. See, this is why these Russian boats are awful. Because their guns have no stabilizers, because they're T-34 turrets. Oh, that was a nice shot. So you have a better chance of hitting the guy behind the guy you're aiming at. Unless the water's really still, and then they can be pretty great. Could you say a word about aiming in Naval, please? I can never hit anything. In boats, I can't hit anything either. But in regular boats, or regular floaty things, the big ones, large floating ships, I can actually hit quite a few things, and I've done 2 videos on how exactly to use the aiming system. One of them is a bit outdated, but the basic details are there. The other one is for like shooting at long range. Like shooting fish in a barrel. What nation did you guys go with? Russia. Man, that's me.
Allied forces have captured
Britland and the U.S. Apparently, U.S. is really good. Their boats. Play arcade for boats and realistic for ships. That's probably the better way to go with about it. But I don't like the arcade flight models.
Thank you very much.
Look at this guy. Oh, I should try large floating things. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Is that a effing EVA reference? Yes, it is.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Soviet ships are so weird to play. So they have some good ones. I just like these stupid floating T-34s. Really, if you want to win, just to pick something with 40s and spray and pray. At least that's what I remember. I know I haven't played this often.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
I hate fighting the Soviet riverboats. I hate fighting on bumpy waves. Oh, is that the thick boy? Yeah, that's the thick boy, isn't it? I have one of those in my inventory, and I'm not sure if I want to sell it or keep it. I think I should keep it. I swear. I just murdered Shigeru right there, and the game's like, no. That one didn't hit, but the one that hit the water, totally, man.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
You better not.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
The early Soviet boats with the 50s are not bad, not fun to play. I disagree. I thought they were very fun to play. How come the Naval AA is so OP? Not that I'm complaining. Naval AA is OP because regular, like, Gaijin's AI is really bad, and it's either they can't hit anything or they have laser guided guidance. Yeah. There's like very little in between for them, and like having a big old boat and then some cheeky plane flies by and bombs you gets really frustrating. So if they buff the AA to the point where the murder planes, like, they're nothing, then it's less frustrating. What the dinky little American 50 cal light tank? That's the M2A2, yeah. I don't know if you can call it a tanklet. I know the Americans, I believe, called it an armored car, despite it not having wheels. No, I should probably repair my boat so I actually have speed. It becomes frustrating for pilots, though. But they, that was a really good bomb drop. It, like, landed right in the middle of my boat. I'm not even mad. Mainly because I get to murder him in the IL-2 now. And everybody knows pilots are the most important people in War Thunder. Enable top tier planes plane players should get a squadron. I agree. I had this idea how they could implement aircraft carriers in the War Thunder. It was a masterful idea. There's also I was also posted it in the closed beta farms, or closed alpha farms, really. That's strange sight just crashed. But one of the ideas I had was that aircraft spawning from an aircraft carrier would spawn in a squadron of like 6 aircraft to give them an idea to be able to attack. Ha! Filthy weeaboo. Oh god, no! I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. Luckily, my flooding bathtub can survive anything. It's funny that the ship with the best AA is the Akazuki for Japanese. Do you think we should get the IL-2T to utilize against heavy cruisers? Is that the torpedo IL-2? Yes. But I also need the ban him. Said the W word. Oh. We also need the what is it? The Naval, the BF-109T and the Stuka, whatever the Naval Stuka was called. No, Sweeto. Let me in. Alright. Hold on a second. I need to see. Sunderland. D4. W word. The W word is a joke. On the War Thunder, what is it? Live page, or live dot page. So yeah, on the War Thunder .live page, there was a post made by one of the things saying that they don't want to have any like racial slurs or whatever, and one of the words that they included on that was weeb, or short, or weeaboo. And so they said that they're going to ban people for that, and then people ridiculed them, and so they don't really enforce it. But I don't think it was ever redacted. But yeah, weeb or weeaboo is the W word. There's no N in his name. Yeah, that's the thing. Weeb doesn't refer to Japanese people. It refers to people who like Japan too much. Did Getchy join? I invited you, Getchy. If you don't join, I'm gonna be very annoyed. I forgot that the mod that wanted the band Weeb were all weebs. Captain Jack, your flavor text is great. Can I get invited to the squad? It's full, unfortunately. My British heart swells with the pride that you're playing 2.0 Brits. I just want to take out the the fat meme boat. And I want to take out the one with more guns, the porcupine. I dare you to set your gun convergence to 50. Does this thing have any gun? And it has nose point mounted guns, so that won't really matter. Hurricane will be Mark II wants to know your location. World War II Chronicles when rockets get one shot ground units in ground matches, no matter where they hit. My British Same with pineapples. The rest of the world calls it a what? Enendes? What? I don't think I can say that on stream. It is pineapples. It's an apple that comes from a pine tree. Also, eggplants, just so you know, when they're small, they look like an egg. So, I don't want to hear it with your, whatever you call it, aubergine. I'm pretty sure I don't play this thing, like, ever. So I have none of the modifications. Fantastic. Well, here's the thing. Italian... does Italy have any pineapples in it? Do they grow there? I don't think so. So how about we call them what they actually are? Apples from pine trees. The Sunderland was known in the UK to be one of the finest fighters in the Battle of Britain. I laugh, but it actually is a pretty great plane. Hudson, Beaufort. Guess he hasn't spawned yet. You do have them? I don't believe you. Get out of here with your Italian pineapples. See, no, I got the red on. No, I think the white should be in the center. I don't know what, I know the British, they got the blue, red, white, like US does, but I'm not sure what order you'd want to put it in. So this might end up being French. I don't know. I think that looks French, or maybe Russian. Why does everyone have the same colored flags? Okay, I'm gonna bully this Japanese heavy fighter. Oh no, I'm gonna get this guy. I guess I'm going for the Japanese heavy fighter. Oh, never mind. I killed myself. Or not. Oh, he's on fire. Ah, take that. Oh, he killed like all my gunners. And then he gunned me down with his gunners. Oh, am I leaking now? Yeah, I'll be sure to I'll be sure to check that. In England, it's pineapple. We get them from the shop. Well, see, there's the thing. England got it right. They're called pineapples. The Sunderland was known in the UK to be one of... Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Well, they were correct. The Sunderland is definitely a fantastic fighter. Does anybody know when the dev server will start? I don't think there's going to be a start of the dev server. I think the next dev server is going to be the live server. Hello, Russian person speaking Russian. Don't recognize that word. Sukabliet. I probably shouldn't say that. Yes, no, I do not speak Russian. You're free to speak Russian all you want, but it won't lead to much. I wish I got that title. Are we all dead? Where we at? Nope. Those two guys are still up. What? Oh, I just muted that. Oh well. And now you like saying rude things to him in Russian. You know Google Translate is trash, and it probably is coming out as something really stupid. He said, hi, do you speak Russian? Well, I do not speak Russian, so... I wonder, here, I have an idea. Where are you at? There you are. Give me this.
Привет, я не говорю по-русски.
I think that went through. I don't speak Russian. It was. Foxy, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so don't come at me with your squiggles. Where is my team? You guys dead yet? CT is still alive. CT is always alive. Hey, you get out of here, Eric, with your nanas. It's not like a banana. It's a pineapple. Comes much further after a banana in the alphabet. So, no. You know what? I'm gonna Google search that, your Arabic. See if you really did say rude things to my mother. Apparently it says he's a Japanese spy, so he's big. I think Google Translate is failing. My name is Ivan. Hello, Ivan. CMDR, unfortunately, it seems Google has considered that spam. Or not spam, has censored that. Oh, someone gotcha. How is, isn't it like far past midnight in Russia right now? Ivan, shouldn't you be in bed? Let's see if, does this actually work? Does OBS pick up the,
Не слишком ли поздно в России?
What am I doing? Alright, so, how long have I been streaming? 2 hours. So actually, once CT dies, I'll start up a custom battle. Gucci, write that. I know a few words in English. It's 2:14. Oh, I thought it was later. It is midnight in Sweden, so not really midnight in Russia yet. My God. Even I close your mouth. What? Google is not translated that well. Even I close your mouth, even a little who can't not speak the Arabic language. That makes a lot of sense right there, totally. I got bombs for it. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I got 2 kills. This. And let's just get the rank 1 things done. And then guns. Alright, custom battle time. What should the custom battle be? English love. I'm just translating what people are saying. Arabic language does not go well with the rest of them because it goes the other way. That's not what I said. Well, Google Translate disagrees. That's why you don't use Google Translate so freely. It sometimes doesn't work well. It looks like it's time for me to go to bed. It's getting late, lol. Alright, good night. You're one of the Europeans, so I understand. Modern jets versus biplanes? Maybe. Great session. Any other ideas out there? I'll just open it, put it on. Oh, I love that map. It's such a great map, man. Fantastic. Would it be appropriate to have Sweden as a tank map? We have Finland. There was battles there. But like Sweden. Kursk, Normandy, Poland. What was it? Not conquest, but battle, right? Yeah. I like Carpathians. Alright, same as usual. QQ is the password. Apply. All that stuff. Send me a message if you want to be invited or can't find it or all that stuff. I already have 3 messages. What? Just got a talisman for the hurricane. Noise. Do you think War Thunder should put Battle of Berlin as event? Yes. What do you think about those leaks of the MiG's flight model? I haven't heard any too much things. I did hear that the MiG's flight model was changed or whatever, but I haven't heard too much about the details of it. So I can't really say, although I hope they're realistic. The Arabs rise from all Arabs. And then you just got that. What?
العرب ينهضون من كل العرب
I thought I already sent you an invite. Yeah, it was earlier this year. Yeah, they do have a like a mission that they put up every once in a while of a custom battle for, not a custom battle. They have like a PVE battle of the Battle of whatchamacallit, Berlin. And it's very interesting. Send me invite. I think I sent you one already. I think I got everyone. So what are we doing? One person said jets versus biplanes. That could be fun, but I don't have any of the top tier jets. 50 views should be like 50, not 40. It's at 57 right now. I don't know, it bounces around, and it also really depends on what, like, counting views, especially in subs and all that stuff, really is inconsistent. Okay, so on OBS it says I have 57. On YouTube it says I have 58. I guess somewhere else is saying I had 40. That's weird. Yeah, very so now it's 60 on YouTube, but OBS is 57. Ah, best pilot. All right, I think I. Google Translate has stroke every time I use it. What are we doing in this CB? I haven't thought of what we're gonna do with this CB. I thought I invited you already. Invited you again. Okay, I spammed him invites. I think that says Niet, but I don't know. Hey, you Penny. What? Oh. Getchy, stop using Google Translate to talk to the Russian. You're gonna end up looking silly. Don't say that to people. Assuming that the translation's correct. Mouse versus Sherman, please. Yeah, take like 3 invites, man. Israeli tanks versus those dang Russian tanks. Ah, but we don't have a lot of Israeli tanks. Although we do have some. Bring out the Merkava for training. Helicopters versus biplanes. Maybe balance. The helicopter events are annoying ever since Gaijin broke it. I don't know how many invites I've sent you. Some more. Mass versus Sherman. We could do Mass versus Sherman. Mouse versus M22. Pretty sure that thing can't penetrate the mouse. Do J6K1 have 630 mils or in 220s? I can't believe it. Well, you are right to not believe it because I believe Gaijin actually changed it, and now it has 620s and well, maybe it was just 50s. Yeah, it's 620s and 250s maybe. Here, let me go bring it up. Where are you? This one. All right, here it is. The armament is premium Japanese naval interceptor fighter with powerful engine, excellent fight characteristics, serious weaponry, 6 20mm cannons, and 2 13.2mm machine guns. All the pilots love about Japanese piston aircraft. What I love most about Japanese piston aircraft is that they were actually built and flew, not just wooden mock-ups. But yeah, I'll get what I can take. Sherman, yes. Does M36B1 count as Sherman? Sure. It's basically a Sherman. Okay, so you're what? Oh, I see now that, but I would like two 30s and 620s. That would be great, actually. Although 620s I could deal with. That's weird. Something weird I just realized. This one's USA rank whatever event vehicle, but the other ones don't have that. What do you mean by event vehicle? Aren't they all event vehicles? Maybe this one will be purchasable in the store and the others won't. I don't know. This is what I'm most interested in. I'm hoping it's going to be like a what do you call it? A British VFW, or Canadian one in this case. This thing looks boring. Like, I just seriously don't care. This thing looks really disappointing. Like, it has 3 guns, maybe more. Does it have 3 guns? With 1 of 5 rapid fire guns and torpedoes. It doesn't say how many guns, so it has 3 guns. And this thing also is like an SU-2. Wow. Well, a TU-2. I definitely don't have any of those. Totally interested, man. Just look how unique this aircraft is. Much different than the other Russian ones. So yeah, this thing and this thing, I'm really all I'm interested in. I think I'll end up asking Gaijin for this for views, so you can put it in a thumbnail for clickbait. I'm not sure what team I want to be on. I'll start with the cross. Baron von Tiger, you're not like a Xbox player or something. You would have a thing next to your name. That's strange. Oh, there you are. I don't even know what's going on. I need to pay more attention to this chat. Merkava is non-premium. All 5 others are premium. All right, that makes more sense. So yeah, the Merkava Mark 5 2 or whatever. What was it? The Merkava Mark 2B is non-premium, so you have to research all the components. Though if I ask Gaijin to, hey guys, don't spam the chat with nonsense. I can't remove it? No, that's lame. You have to research all the components, while the other ones are premium, so you get the research boost and all that. Can I take IS-7 out as spectator, please? I need to be dominant. Putting periods is fine, but yeah, okay. If you guys spam the chat, I'm gonna start muting people. Hmm. Well, it stopped. Imperfect. All right. It looks pretty balanced to me. I might change it to Sherman because they're gonna have a bit of a hard time. And the rules for this, a Sherman counts as any tank with a Sherman chassis. Any of them that even has any form of Sherman chassis. So just go ahead and take one of those. Jack, you don't have a single Sherman. Wait, does Jack not have... How do you not have a Sherman? I understand Getchy not having a Sherman because they don't play tanks, but... If you don't... If you want to fly, spectate, you can fly around in an aircraft, not an IS-7. It's very, like, courteous of you. Cross is... Can I fly a B-10B? Yes, you can fly a B-10B spectating. Merkaba 2B is missing its anti-RPG chemical armor. Wait, chainmail armor beneath the turret basket, though. That would be awesome. Can I take out the M2A2? Sure, go ahead. Yours nudes is... No, that is not the reward. Now, if that worked, I like the fencing on the M46 and IS-2. I hope I can play with you. Did you send me an invite and all that? Can I please bring up... If I let you bring the Black Prince, everyone else is going to want to take the Black Prince. Take the Firefly. It's just as British. Unless you're saying you want to take the Black Prince on the other team. This is going to be a disaster. No spamming now. Pretty please, IS-7. Take a plane. Why do you need to spectate in the IS-7? Too many mouse. This is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 mice. I think this will work fine. Oh, let me actually get the mouse first. Oh my god. All right. Actually, spectators can go on mouse team to match start. I didn't even start a countdown. As the rules are simple, you don't have to donate any money to join. If you want to donate money, go right ahead. You can't donate negative money. That's not donation, that's theft. I forgot about emojis. Don't cap the points. Just kill each other. And don't like spawn camp, but if it gets that bad, go ahead. That, my friends, is it's basically a mouse. Hey, E100. You're on the wrong team, mate. A very weird mess. It's join in progress, so you can just go back to the hangar and then come back. Oh, switch teams and come back. Remember, it was mouse team is cross, star team is German. E100s are indeed rare, but they're common enough for most of the times when I stream, someone wants to take one out. I'm not your dad. Unless you're talking to Jack. I think Jack's in here. I mean, you're not son of Jack. Oh yeah. No, you're not. I'm not your dad. I doubt I'm even old enough to be your dad. I actually have no idea how old you are. I love how slow this damn thing is. Tiny German is currently away. Oh. Little Spitfire. Was that? Yeah, then I think that was a Yak. This right here is a Warbu's wet dream. Are you any good with the Churchill mark? Yes. All Churchills are good. We might end up getting ambushed. Oh god, a Katusha. Oh my god. I don't think I saw any French Shermans, so I think we're actually mostly good. No bomb. Why no bombs? Well, it should be a little obvious. Dev server is not up. They would have turned it up a while ago, and I would have gotten an email about it. Neither of those have happened. God, shoot my barrel again. Is this a Cebu or something I can join? Noodle Bandit, yes, it is a custom battle. Oh, I took out both my cannons now. Oh god. M2A2, no! There's too many of them. Alright, halfway done. Oh, there's a French boy. Actually, I have to worry about him. Well, I'm repairing. I'll drive over in a second. Or actually, like 2 seconds. First order of business. Remove the French. Okay, he's too fast for me. Who shot my engine? Oh my god, there's a dude over here. Another French one. Ah! Christ and Fosh. Honestly feel like it's harder to pen the Jag Tiger from the front than a mouse. I believe so as well. And the Jag Tiger has a lot more angles. We need more America. I don't know, you got a lot of America there. Although I think you're mostly French, because that's like the only viable Sherman in this situation. Get the 105 Shermans. Yeah, if you keep bombing, I'm gonna have to kick you. It doesn't matter who you bomb, just don't bomb anyone. Oh, I missed. What are the rules? Star team is Shermans, cross team is mice, or mouses. And it's just a battle to the death. Of course, you can't spawn an aircraft and bomb people, and no capping the points. Don't kill the pad hard or the AMD. Think of all of his cores. It's a Japanese Sherman. Is that a... That's very far from a mouse. Although, you could consider it a rodent. Oh, scraped his turret. Oh, come on, you... Now we're getting some crumb stall. Where are they? Now this would have been historical. What's the password? The password, as always, for all my custom battles is QQQQ. That is 4 Qs in a row. All lowercase. My M2A2 was tanky E100 shots. What? No, the password is QQQQ. Don't inform people. Alright, let me write it down. At least you're not as bad as Getchy. All we need now is Britain or Berlin or Advance to the Rhine. Or American Desert. There's an AULB. Hello! You can't see my reaction, but I am rolling my eyes a bit. I'm not your senpai. Hey, we won. Well, that kind of went the way I was expecting it to go. We could try something else for a bit. That was boring because tanks. We could try something aircraft. I can't think of anything fun though. Oh god, don't combine the two. Shermans versus Tigers or Panthers? No, biplanes versus jets or biplanes versus helicopters. Helicopters are annoying to do with. Any news about update? Yes, there was news about update. Where were you? That was on general. If you didn't hear earlier, there were some other things found in the files. Another J21, very cool. Actually, I think this is the other J21. I don't know. But there's also the T-18 with a 57mm cannon and a regular T-18 without the cannon, which would have a 1,000-kilogram bomb, which looks like a pretty good plane. So there's some more planes to see. No new dev server though, but why are you guys talking about cars in the Christmas channel? Any China? No, but there was a person who commented that the Chinese ZSU-57-2 was apparently to have radio proximity fuse shells. And if that's true, that would be a very good tank. Much better than the Russian one. Just have mess around match? Maybe. Mod jets, First World War II planes. Meh. VT? Yeah. What? If the event starts next Friday, it would mean the patch will drop before it. I think it would drop before it. That would allow like any technical issues to be out of the way by then. Pershing versus Panther is a good idea, but not everyone has Panther or Pershing. P-59 versus Zeros. Boomers versus biplanes. Come on, man, let's do biplanes versus helicopters or modern jets. Did the J-21 have a propeller or not? It does have a propeller, at least the one that I can see. It's not the jet J-21. Bruh, mementos. Jets versus biplanes would be very fun. Biplanes versus... Well, the thing with helicopters is they're weird. They don't, a Gaijin doesn't allow you to spawn every single one. The J-21 is the J-21A1 with a 20 millimeter Hispano, and the J21A2 has a 20mm bow force. Oh, interesting. M24s versus Oswins. AA battle. I want to do something with aircraft because we should do something with tanks. Biplanes with bombs trying to bomb each other. No, let's not do that. SBA versus jets. Let's not do two like rare jets versus each other. Po2 versus swordfish. Let's do. How are we guys versus on jets versus? Let's not the jets versus biplanes. I am jet. Jets versus F4. The F4 is a jet. No. Po2, TB3 versus swordfish. Now everyone has the TB3 or the Po2. Cheese. Don't know what you mean by that. Meh. I like cheese. I like cheese too, so. B-17 versus F200 or FW200. What's something really memey that we could do though? Oh, I know what we could do. And we could do it properly. Where are you? Yeah, we're gonna do a naval battle. But with planes. Trust me, it'll work. I tried this last time, but I picked the wrong map because reasons. M22 versus whatever. But no, I went to the, Volcanic Island. I don't know how I've done this one. But essentially, the idea is that you got to capture the points to win. So the way you capture the points is by landing them on them in a plane, in a float plane. I'm not gonna limit things at all. I'm too lazy. All right, so we're doing a naval battle, but with planes, no boats. And so you have to cap the point with boat planes. I want to see some blue sea. Is blue sea an option or one of the maps? You can't shoot if you're not in the water. No, I'm not gonna enforce that. It's too hard. I think it's funny that Ireland Bay has a green sea. Conquest. Encounter. What is Conquest? I don't know, but it looks like it's far too big. Where was I? Wake Island? Oh. Oh, where are you? Wake. Well, I'm pretty sure, I don't have a Wake Island map yet. Black Sea Port. Green Mountain Gulf. I'm pretty sure Fiji has a nice blue sea woke island. All right. Yeah, you can just not have a team selected. Now, let me get some Japan up in here. There we go. Now, I don't want to see any non-float planes, just so you know. So get out of here with that. Flying boats are fine. Float planes are fine. I don't want to see any fighters, any basic fighters with wheels. This is a wheel-free zone. There's going to be a lot of OS2Us. My MBR is ready. There's better nation I could pick. I could pick Germany. I mean, or Russia. HE51 gang rise up. Just remind everyone to ready up. Wait. People are sending me messages. It's join in progress, so it doesn't matter. What about Sea Hurricane? It has C in the name, but it doesn't have, it has wheels. Alright, let's take out this thing. Actually, no, let's take out the Zero. Oh man, I never played this Float Zero. Can I take ME-163? No, you may not. It has a skid, which is kind of like a wheel. That's very loud, by the way. Oh my god. Jesus. I hate the damn B6. Why are you guys killing each other? Nope. Just a matter of time. Oh god. Turn the volume down a little bit. That HE-51 tearing me up. No, you cannot take out the 163. Don't answer, Lego nerd. That's a P-51. You guys report the names to me so I can, if they break the rules, I can kick them. Cannon Dog. Alright. I wish I could get someone else to do this. Camping in the Sunderland. No one has capped any points yet. And 1K1 best flip plane. It is a pretty good flip plane. Seaplane. Oh wait, they've capped 2 points. Someone's spotting a damn boat again. God, that guy. Ah! Get away! I like how you became more entitled to the rules. What? I wonder if I land, the fire might go out. Oh god, that's not gonna work. Told you the Sunderland was a fighter. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Ah. What did... Oh, he's on my tail now. The HE-50... Ah! I like the Float Zero better. It's a bit more brittle, but... Now we're winning. no one's cheating. Ha! Ah! Only honorable way to take out a 0. That was a seaplane. Yeah, seaplanes are fine. Not sure what you're getting at. Oh, are you talking about the... No, that's not a seaplane. Don't try to get cute with me. Alright, that was fun. Kind of short. Well, there's a way I can force the rules more, but... Gaijin only gives me very few tools. Best seaplane K1K1. N1K1 is actually really good. That was fun because no tanks. Alright, well, it's been about 3 hours. I have some other things I need to do today, so I'm gonna have to end the stream. So I hope you enjoyed it. There will be another stream Saturday. I stream every Saturday, so be sure to hit that bell icon. If you've enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit the like button. If you didn't like the stream, don't hit the like button. If you want to see more, I just said so. I'm gonna be working on War Thunder Weekly News. That's gonna be working on later today. Try to get it out Sunday. Still have a hard time with gunners. Yeah, there's a thing with like it annoyed me. I was flying and I pressed the gunner button and it changed the camera angle to nowhere where the enemy was. All right, see ya, Getchy. So yeah, good night all. I hope you enjoy the stream. What about 1.95 stream? If that comes out, I probably will stream it, which will be like crazy because it'll be like a stream every other day. Anyways, hope to see you all then. Good night and all that stuff. Where's the end stream button? There it is.